The grandmother is now facing upgraded criminal charges in the death of 5-year-old Kinsleigh Welty.
The girl's mother is already charged with murder for her death, which likely was from malnutrition. Our Rich Nye discovered new information in new court documents today.
And Rich is in studio to explain why the prosecutor is holding this grandmother partially responsible for Kinsleigh's death. Rich?
So when this disturbing story first broke last month, Kinsleigh's grandmother, Tammy Halsey, was originally only charged with confinement. Now she's charged with neglect of a dependent, resulting in death. Investigators believe Kinsleigh Welty was confined to a closet blocked by a gate and dresser for most of the last several months of her life. Kinsleigh lived in this mobile home on the southwest side of Indianapolis with her mother, Toni McClure, and her boyfriend, Brian Smith, and 3 other young children. Kinsleigh died April 9th. Medical records say the 5-year-old had dropped from 35 to 21 pounds at the time of her death. McClure is charged with murder, and the prosecutor is seeking a life sentence without parole. Smith is charged with neglect of a dependent, resulting in death. Investigators now say McClure's mother, Kinsleigh's grandmother, Tammy Halsey, also significantly contributed to the girl's death. Court records include Facebook messages between mother and daughter discussing confinement, abuse, and withholding food from Kinsleigh. In May last year, Toni sent her mom a photo of Kinsleigh hiding with a drink. Did you not wrap her blank up? Yes, I did. She got out. Expletive, do it tighter. In another conversation from September, Toni tells her mom that Kinsleigh escaped her confinement. She figured it out. What? She has expletive near got that door pushed open. Taper blank down. Court records say Halsey worked as a kitchen manager at an elementary school in Plainfield. She allegedly told co-workers that she often watched Kinsleigh and tried to duct tape her to a bed to keep her from getting into things at night. The prosecutor is dismissing a charge of confinement against Halsey. She now faces 6 new charges. Court records say Halsey told police she should receive whatever punishment because she did not do anything to help Kinsleigh. And I should mention that all those photos of Kinsleigh were provided by foster families who cared for her when she was younger. Tammy Halsey is back in court tomorrow morning for an initial hearing on the new charges. And then Kinsleigh's mother, Toni McClure, and her boyfriend, Brian Smith, they are scheduled to go to trial.
Welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee Michelle. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, and that share button. Also, drop your thoughts in the comment box and let me know what you think about this story here. You know, I want my channel to be educational. I want us to not let history repeat itself. So when I bring y'all these stories, it's not to get likes, clicks, and views. It's to educate us, to not let history keep repeating itself, you know. Maybe you can learn some stuff from some of the stuff that I don't know. I'm just trying to bring some content to you guys and trying to get us to understand that we live with some motherfuckers, real demons, like for real, for real. Like people are straight evil. You know, I know abuse and all been going on for years with kids or whatever, but this shit here is so extreme. I don't know, maybe it's the fact that we got the internet more, that we can see more of the stories that comes out about these cases. But honey, do we really love our kids? That's one of the questions. Do we really love our kids? I know when I was younger, I used to do some dumb ass shit. I had my kids way young, you know. I had my kids kind of young. So, and they grew up with me. I was still a baby. And I did some fucked up shit. I ain't gonna lie. But some of the shit y'all doing today, I don't know. I don't know what it is. But some of y'all lost y'all rabbit ass mind doing these things to these kids. You know. But I got the story. You may have heard of it. It's about Kinsleigh. It said Facebook texts have emerged revealing years of alleged torture of a 5-year-old girl. enduring at the hands of her mother and her grandmother. Now, this is 2 generations beating on the 3rd generation. The grandmother should have known better. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like this now with my daughter. You know, you see what I've struggled through, you see what I've been through and everything else. I should be a looking glass for you to not do the things that I'm doing. You should avoid to do the things that I'm doing. This grandma is full of fucking shit. They have her daughter doing this to this 5-year-old. You know what I'm saying? The mother full of shit too, but the grandma even more full of shit because ain't no way. Now they caused death to this little girl. Kinsleigh was found unresponsible when officers from Indianapolis Metropolitan PD arrived at their home on Denver Avenue on April the 9th. Officers observed the youngster was severely malnutrition with bite marks, crawling on her face and head, feces in her hair and on her feet. She was transported to Riley Hospital for children, and she died of severe malnutrition. Like, why y'all couldn't feed the baby? If anybody didn't eat in the motherfucking house, it was gonna be Kinsleigh. She's the youngest. So why y'all hillbilly asses did this to the child? What type of mental health shit that we got to do to get these people help? So the messages exchanged between Kinsleigh mother, Toni McClure, 29, and her grandmother, Tammy Halsey, 53, details how the pair allegedly tortured the 5-year-old for years. Then they had the nerve to do Texas. What the fuck is going on with people? You know, what is really going on? It says the torture includes frequent beatings, withholding food and water, using duct tape to prevent the little girl from escaping a locked closet she was kept in. And part of the reason she was kept in the closet, they was hiding her from the Department of Social Services. The mother and daughter duo who would frequently talk about ways to punish the youngster, including locking the refrigerator and the cabinets, so she had no access to food and water. That's what the Texas revealed. Officers said the blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl weighed less than she did when she was 2 years old. In the text, Kinsleigh would be referred to as the demon, dummy, evil. Demon, dummy, and evil. What is going on with the parents saying these kids are evil or demons? This is like the second story that I've heard. Well, maybe the third. I don't know. I've heard where parents are calling their kids demons. What is going on? And only the biggest demons I see are the parents. In the May text 2022, the grandmother was seen telling her daughter to put something in front so she couldn't push the door when the little girl escaped from the closet. I've already tried that. That's what the mother said. Halsey, the grandmother, responded, "You're going to have to keep her home on the weekend just to show her you mean business." The fuck? Grandma, just because that shit worked for you back in the day with your child, that don't mean it's gonna work today with Miss Kinsleigh. So Miss Kinsleigh was not finna sit in that motherfucking closet. Okay? She escaped several times. Okay, these kids are different now, Grandma. And I hope y'all asses rot in jail and never get out. Okay? And we definitely don't need that mama getting out because we don't need her to have no more kids. We don't need her to procreate ever again in her life. Then the mama said she hate being smacked on her belly, just so you know. The grandma hits back with, oh, I know. Because you don't hit her before, right, grandma? Now I'm getting on the grandma ass because she the elder. She the one that's supposed to be teaching them to. But her bitch ass sitting here, letting it go on, letting it go on. If we don't do something about mental health, we're going to be hearing ass stories like this, and I'm going to report on them. Because I got to bring shame to the mama and the grandma. I'm bringing shame to them. That's what I want to do. And I want us to send prayers and have some sympathy and empathy for Kinsleigh and for all the stories that I've done on these kids. And in the May 2023 text, the grandma asks, did you not wrap her ass up? Did you not wrap her ass up? The mother tells her mother that she did, but Kinsleigh got out. See, Kinsleigh wasn't with that bullshit. Oh, Kinsleigh, you was a strong little girl. You was fighting. Kinsleigh was fighting for her life. Her mother, the grandmother, responded, damn, do it tighter. What kind of fucking grandma is this? Now, I ain't never had a grandma. I don't even know how to be a grandma. But I damn sure trying to do my best now. I'm trying to be the best parent. I'm trying to be the best grandma. I'm trying to do my best. I'm not perfect by no means necessary. But this bullshit here, oh, y'all don't never need to get out. And in a July 2023 exchange, McCullough asked her mother to watch Kinsleigh. Really? When her mother responded that she is too tired and has to work the next day, Kinsleigh mother tells her, do your duct tape thing. Oh, what the fuck? They don't love their kids. Why would you wrap your child up in duct tape? Why would you carry a baby for 9 months and do all this? You know what I'm saying? I'm not against abortion per se. You know, it's your body, your choice. You do what you want with your body. But it's so many other options out here. It's so many people that cannot have kids that really want kids. On October the 6th, 2023, Kinsleigh mother said Kinsleigh had broken the door lock and shoved Boo Boo up under the couch. The grandmother told the daughter to tie her fucking ass up. The daughter responded, take one for the freaking team, man, with laughing emojis, a skull, and a crossbone. She continued, you do your method and it works. Can't do that here. I'll clean her up first. What the hell they got going on? See, they're the real demons. On January the 2nd of 2024, a couple of months ago, y'all, about 6-7 months ago, the grandmother asked her daughter if she was watching the kids that day. It doesn't matter that what Kinsleigh mother wrote, as long as you promise if one of the bitches show up that you make them leave and tell them the children aren't there. Oh, they talk about the caseworker. That's the only thing I'm worried about. See what I'm saying? Child. See how they get off? They hide their kids. Them social service workers ain't coming up in there to get their kids. You better learn how to work the system, because they sure did. Now Kinsleigh dead. I wish it was a real top-notch fucking caseworker that was on this case. Because anybody that deserved to be saved, it was Kinsleigh. For real. On March 22nd, the grandmother informed her daughter that DSS had showed up again. Department of Social Services. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's what her daughter said. I guess we need to figure out a day where you can take Kinsleigh and I can deal with it. But I really just don't want to. On April 9th of this year, the daughter texts her mother that the Department of Children's Services was coming to her. I don't have much in my refrigerator or my cabinet, but the Department of Social Services is coming out today, she wrote. Call me on your lunch. That was the same day officers discovered the youngster's lifeless body on April the 9th. A little too late. In April, the Marion County prosecutors arrested Kinsleigh's mother, Toni McClure, and her boyfriend, Ryan Smith, 27. McCullough was charged with murder, criminal confinement, and neglect in little Kinsleigh death. Smith was charged with 3 counts of neglect of a dependent. Grandmother only faces 5 counts of neglect and 1 count of failing to report child neglect and abuse to Marion County prosecutor Ryan Mears said in a news release on Thursday. Why would she be charged for just that when she was actually pushing the child to abuse her and neglect the child? The grandma charges need to be a little bit more higher than that because she was actually telling her daughter to do it. That's crazy. These charges are a direct result of law enforcement commitment to justice for Kinsleigh. We will continue to pursue leads and information and file charges, if warranted, as the investigation continues. Kinsleigh and Smith are due back in court of June 18th, which I will be following this fucking case. I'm finna write this shit down now because that don't make no sense. Smith has since been released. That's the boyfriend on bail. The daughter and the grandma are still in pretrial detention. That's what the report says. The chief, Chris Bailey, said, "My heart breaks knowing that Kinsleigh went through that in her short life and how she left this world." Right. Like, what is going on? Just like the last story I did. That little boy was nothing but 6. Like, how evil can these kids be from 0 to whatever age they is? Like, kids gonna be kids. My granddaughter get on my nerves all the damn time, but I'm not finna lock her ass up, and I'm not finna take stuff away from her besides the iPad. That's gonna hurt her more than anything in this world right now. Okay? And let her mama tell it going outside. Cause she go outside, okay? The circumstances of Kinsleigh's death are horrific and beyond comprehension. It is. No human being, let alone a child, should be treated like this. These allegations, suspects, if convicted, should never step foot outside of a prison. That's what I'm saying. Neither one of them, the mama, I don't know how much involved the boyfriend is, but the mama and the grandma, they definitely do not never need to be out of jail. I mean, they had the nerve, they had the audacity to sit here and text this shit. Because they didn't think the baby was going to pass away. They had the audacity to sit here and do that. Like they was right. And that's the scariest part. Then they was hiding this kid. Like, y'all didn't want to feed her. Y'all didn't want to actually just be in her presence. Why not let social services come and get that child and place that child in a good home? Now, mind you, I'm not an advocate for Department of Social Service because that's the biggest traffic ring ever. And I'm not saying fucking allegedly because I was there. I was there. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Kinsleigh, they probably could have found a good home. She was 5 years old, and most foster people want kids a little bit younger. I mean, she was getting there. To tell Kinsleigh's story, you know, people need to hear this because, I mean, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? I am not the perfect mother, never have been, probably not even the perfect grandma. But this shit here is just so disturbing to me. You know what I'm saying? This is disturbing. And we got to do better as a human race because I don't know what's going on with people. You know, I really don't. And I know there's a lot of evil out here in this world. It's just a lot. And they going after the kids, mainly. They went after us too when we was kids. They did. Only the strong survived, you know, because it was a battle. It's a mental thing. It's basically a mental thing. It's a battle. But we got to do better. And we got to get stronger. I just want to bring this story to y'all. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, and that share button. Also, drop your thoughts in the comment box and let me know what you think about the story here. They said a pre-trial or a trial is going to be June 18th. I will be on it to watch and see what happened.